fans. We have made it. Welcome to the 2021 Garage Guys Fantasy Sports NASCAR season here on YouTube,
Get in there.
Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Yeah.
Do it. I got my mic back, Chase.
I know you sound great, by the way. You sound fantastic, and you got it in the perfect time too, because now that NASCAR's here, football's out the way. Daytona's coming up. Shout out to Daytona.
Shout out beautiful hat.
Shout out to old school hats, man. I got this. Like, dude, if you're a NASCAR vintage lover, like I am, like you see Ricky Rudd, the stud, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're one of those guys or girls, Etsy, Macari, those are your favorite places. And shout out to the homie Brent Wentz, Days Gone By Vintage Apparel in North Carolina. So buy stuff from him too. He's got the goods. We got to get you some goods, Chef Boy.
Yeah, I'm pretty generic. I'm the contrast to your swag.
Yeah, you're definitely Nike long sleeve tee guy.
Especially with work from home life right now. I used to actually have to like dress up, but right now I pretty much wear workout pants and workout shirts all day.
Do you know how confusing people get, like, or how confused people are, like, when they see me dressed like this, like going into I'm a big gas station guy. So when I go into like gas stations and they're just like, where is this guy going? And I'm like, I'm going to a room that has band instruments and washing machines to talk about NASCAR on a computer.
You're a guy that, like, when I see someone like you walking around, a guy that always looks like he's up to no good. Like, he's up to something. Like, what is he up to? We don't know. Like, is he leaving to go on a 2-hour road trip, or is he just, this is how he is? We don't know.
The best part is when I like hop out of cars, like with this mustache, and like I'm blaring like the new Young Dolph like mixtape. Like, people have no clue what to think. And like you know me, I like keeping people on their toes. I have fun.
Yeah, I do too.
It's a good time. We might be a little troll boys.
Yeah, I'm a little low key troll boy, especially in person.
Yeah, for sure. It's we're gonna have some fun with that at Daytona. Like I said, I showed you guys the hat. You already know what's up. We'll be there this weekend. Shout out to Dale Tanhart. He's coming along. New show, Dale Center. The young blood.
The young blood.
Our the Garage Guys son, the son of the Garage Guys. If we were both consensually married, that would be our child.
We adopted him at the age of what, like 5?
Yes, he was a 5-year-old. We kept him actually like at Talladega. They had this nice little bunker. We raised him there. He literally lived his entire life thinking that there was nothing but Talladega and race cars. So just the sound of cars going in circles is the only thing that helped him sleep at night. Now he's a grown man. He's an adult. We're proud to say that he is here to do a show called Dale Center. And we've also genetically engineered him to be the world's greatest NASCAR best better. So congrats to us. Great parents.
Somehow he's like the world's best bet. Like, he's the world's best better. It's kind of hard to say, but he's still not as good as us. Sorry, Dale. Sorry, Dale.
Sorry. You just got chef. You just got cooked.
I'm kind of low key excited about so we're providing all our stuff for premium, right? And some of it's free, whatever. We already did that episode, but I'm also low key excited to all 3 of us kind of like compete against each other.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. There's going to be a lot of shenanigans this season, especially now that we're independent. We're our own brand, GarageGuysFantasySports.com. That's where you get all of the goods, NASCAR DFS analysis, rankings, projections, bets, our picks. All that is on GarageGuysFantasySports.com. Premium is rolled out now. Get over there, subscribe to a tier.
Join us in our people that have already hit the annual button. That's incredible.
Yeah, so huge shout out to you guys, by the way, that are watching this, that have already subscribed. We dropped that last night after the Super Bowl, and I was blown away at how quick we started getting subscribers and annual subscribers at that. So just a great feeling, humbled for one, like really, like, because it's just, you put so much time
around. The turnaround too is the most impressive part. I mean, I've always thought it's probably going to be next season, Chase, where we hit our serious growth. But just because of, we had 2 weeks to get this all put together. So,
yeah. And the fact that we did that, we hunkered down, we got gritty, we got in the mud, we got it out there. So it's very rewarding to see this kind of happening this quick. So the Discord is free. If you guys aren't in it yet, hit me up on Twitter, hit Chef Boy up on Twitter, and ask us like, hey, I want to be in the Discord. We'll send you a link. It's no problem whatsoever.
And the DFS preview video and several of our written pieces will still be free. So
that's right.
Stuff.
That's right. So there's just some things will be behind the paywall, and that's the majority of the things that you're going to want to have if you're ready to get some serious bags this season. So we're still going to have the free stuff for free bags. We'll make sure you get little stacks, but you want bags, you come premium. So that's how
I have to like haze Chase to make sure he like markets my stuff, since mine's all behind the paywall. I don't have any of the same fun that you do, Chase.
Market boy.
Yeah. I don't get to have the shenanigans on one side of the paywall.
See, and that's what I love. There's something about it that's just like, I like to entertain. I like to write, and I'm a big fan of that. So I always got to like try to paint a picture with words. So that's I'm like Bob Ross, but a NASCAR fan, and I write.
Yeah.
And
I'm excited, man.
Play these guys. Yeah, it's gonna.
And also, like, what about this? Starting from the very top, the way they drew this lineup, Chase. It's like I thought it was going to happen at 8, and then all of a sudden it was there.
Yeah, so it was supposed to be 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Central Time was supposed to be the Busch Clash drawing. I think it got moved up to 7:45 Central Time. They had the crew chiefs join in on a Zoom call, and they picked random Busch beer cans, and that was what determined the starting order. They should have picked up Drip Drop ORS water bottles, though. Shout out to Drip Drop. Shout out to the company that's sending us to Daytona. If you're going to Daytona, you're going to see us there with the drip. Come get the drip. We have drip for you. We're going to give it to you. Okay? Promise.
Plenty of it.
You got to hydrate and dehydrate at the same time. You're a big beer guy or girl, you big drip drop, you pour it together, you mix it up, you drink it, it's yum, and you're hydrating and dehydrating at the same time. So if you're not going to Daytona, go to dripdrop.com, use promo code GarageGuys20 at checkout, and then you can get the drip. You can rip it and drip it with the guys. Just shoot us a video. Like our guy Scott, he made a cool video where he danced. We still got to get him some drip drop for that. He literally made a TikTok for us.
Yeah, we got to get him a free shipment out.
Yeah, that's incredible. Sure. We love the Garage fam. We love you guys. Garage Guys 20, dripdrop.com. Don't forget it. But back to the Clash. So they drew that on the poll. We have Mr. Ryan Blaney. He's on the poll for the Clash. Got to be exciting for Ryan. This is one of those seasons where I think it's kind of like a do or die, like a make or break deal for him. So he's put in a position now where he has an opportunity to get up there, lead laps, get a good lead, a couple car links maybe. I mean, we saw Chase Elliott do it. So, he's in first now. So it's like if he can get away fast enough for a chase from 7th before he can get to him, then he may have a shot. But
Hamlin in 3rd too. I don't know how much Blaney's gonna be leading.
Yeah, I think it's an easy to say that Denny Hamlin will find his way to the front pretty quickly. I like Hamlin a lot for this thing. He's been putting a lot of time on the simulators and iRacing. He's came out publicly and said how important it is for him to win a road course race, and it's just something that he wants to get better at. He's improved his craft pretty dramatically over the offseason, just on virtual. So as a virtual boy, doing good.
Right.
As a real boy, we're yet to see it, but maybe depending on what kind of pajamas he has on, he can do it in his sleep. Maybe.
Yeah. Jason, if you like Hamlin, I think this is a good way to transition into the top of the board and salaries. With Elliott and Truex positioned to be two of the chalkier plays, and they for good reason. They're in great positions with Truex starting position is 18th, and then Chase Elliott being the favorite. Hamlin being right below them, he's probably going to come in less owned than those two by at least a decent margin. I'm not going to say a crazy margin, but I bet he would be about 10% less owned. So if you have an idea or a hunch on Hamlin, Chase, you're definitely going to get him less owned than you would in a normal race.
You know me. I'm down with GPP. Yeah, you know me. So,
you still love Elliott and Truex too. So,
oh my God, they're your core guys. Like you would be an idiot not to make Truex and Elliott your core guys for DraftKings this week. But it's just
salaries are so soft. It's so easy to get them in there. Like this is a very good practice warm up lap. And guys, you probably don't want to blow your bankroll in this first race because it's just there's only 21 drivers and it's 35 laps. It's a warm up. Right?
Yes, exactly. So don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. And if you're in the Discord and you're a premium subscriber, we'll definitely be talking about this stuff tomorrow night. But I will say this much, like it's exciting. And the fact that, like you said, you can squeeze in Truex and Elliott and still get so many good drivers in and good values, like ridiculous value. This is definitely going to be one of those races where I feel like the winner of these tournaments is going to have some money left on the table.
Yeah, you're either going to see for sure. You're either going to see like you cram some of the good plays in and then you leave salary on the table, or you're going to see one of those nights, Chase, where it's like a 20-way tie for first with like one of the optimal lineups. So it's
that could happen. That could happen because it is the Clash after all. There's 21 laps.
Less players less drivers in the field means more chances for the same duplicate lineups.
Big dupe season. Don't get duped. Get our stuff, and you won't.
Who do you lean between Elliott and Truex? Let's give that out.
It's got to be Chase Elliott, man. I mean, he's the favorite to win this race. I think his odds are like he's like plus 175. It's got to be Elliott, man. I see him even with him starting in 7th. We just saw what he was able to accomplish at the first Daytona road course race and how quickly he was able to get to the front of the pack and around those cars. So yeah, it's definitely easy to say that it's going to be Chase. And Martin is a proven road course racer. We both know that. I mean, he's definitely good. He's king of Sonoma. Loves it over there. And Sonoma's back. Yep. So definitely going to have a lot of Truex in those lineups. But there's also some new additions at Joe Gibbs. They got a new guy on the pit crew. Shout out to the homie. Hunter. All right. Tire guy.
Great host too when we came to see him. I mean, took us out to dinner, the full 9 yards. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Hunter Maslin. We love him. He's our guy. He is actually the tire guy now for Martin Truex. So my confidence level in Martin has went up now tremendously.
Of course. I mean, even if Hunter sucked, I mean, Hunter does not suck. He's great. But even if he sucked, I'd be biased. For sure.
I'll say, like, if they're like Hunter is probably like easily right there. You know what? I'm going to say it. Hunter's the LeBron of changing tires, bro. Like, Hunter's good. Hunter's quick. Hunter's good.
Yeah.
I've seen him, and it's like, and I didn't want to say LeBron because I wanted to give other people the benefit of the doubt. There's not a lot of people that I know that do it, but I've been on pit road. I've watched people hitting practice reps with the drill, man. And
I mean, if you look at the drivers he's worked for, I think it kind of speaks for itself.
Yeah, like Team Penske for a very long time, they moved over here, but we're getting a little ahead of ourselves there. We love you, Hunter, and we're excited for you. But with
you're going Elliott, right? That's your. I have them both projected for like 57 points. I'm giving that out right now.
But why not both? Like that, you know what I'm saying? Like why?
That's what I'm saying. But I'm with you. Okay, they're both projected the same for me, or roughly the same. It's a little bit different, but I lean Elliott for sure, just because it's Chase Elliott in a road course, and I feel like Truex could screw it up more often than not. Truex could screw it up than Elliott, but the one counter argument to that, Chase, is Elliott is starting way further in the field, so higher risk to screw your DraftKings lineup.
Yeah, so you do have that, but also higher reward for more laps led if he gets up there really fast.
Laps led, it's 35 laps. It ain't gonna, it's not gonna be the difference. That place differential is bigger on the races where there's fewer laps. Place differential is more important.
I'm thinking about the odds. It sucks that he is what he is. I wish
if he wins the race, bro. I mean, if he wins the race, he's gonna be one of the top DraftKings scorer.
Well, yeah, of course. But what I'm saying, I just feel like with Truex being towards the back, like it's definitely like as far as place differential points, like you're going to be able to like boot, scoot, and boogie.
Oh yeah, but I mean, if Truex is up there running right next to him, then he's going to outscore him, even though Elliott wins.
Yeah. So I just say play both. Just play both. I don't think you can go wrong with playing both.
For sure, mix and match. Since this is kind of the start of the season, we got to get our golden rule right. You got to use multiple lineups in NASCAR DFS.
Yes. So if you're new to this, and you're sitting here listening to us talk about all this, and you're just like, "What in the hell are you guys talking about? What are you saying?" It's like don't shit your pants. Okay, I promise we're here for you. We've got all of the Charmin you could ever ask for to help you stay, in place. you got to at least play. Like, I know I at least play 20 or more a race.
This is a good one to play 20, and I think I used to put this in the header of every article or my rules somewhere in the every bottom or top. You'd be better off doing the 20 entry max, $3 entry, which is $60. You'd be better off doing that than entering 3 lineups at $20.
Amen. Amen. 100%. So that's what I'm saying. Like, don't get in here thinking like, oh, I've got to show out big. Like if you're in our Discord and stuff like that, I don't care if you're betting the 25-cent lineups or you're betting the $100 lineup. I don't care. Like, we're here for you. We got you back. We're going to take care of you. Bet what you can afford, play what you can afford. And that should be the golden rule.
Give yourself enough money to be able to wait till you have your big hit. Because Chase, being you win the bulk of your money in a few races.
Yeah. It don't take much.
You're not going to win every week. Yeah, you're not going to win unless you're playing cash games. You know, if you're a cash game player, that's different. But if you're trying to win a tournament, you cannot run out of bankroll in week 3. You can't do it. Like, it's not going to work.
Yeah, so. Set your limits and just go. But yeah, big tournament boy over here. And then that's when I lean on I lean on, you know, just betting in general, just like get those heavy odds. I mean, dude, like just the odds, like if you just got a gut feeling about somebody and you hit them, dude, it's like with Logano last year, plus 1,400 was insanity. I was just like, it was blown away. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's like, that's how fast things can happen. And then now you got all this extra money. You're just like, I'm going to just put this right back in DraftKings or buy Dogecoin. So those are your things that you can do. Dogecoin to the moon. Shout out.
Doggy coin.
Doggy. Shout out to Randy.
Shout out to Uncle Randy.
Randy's finally in the Discord server. He finally made it.
Nice.
Proud of him.
About time. Where's he been?
Yeah, no, dude. He's been like gawking over Tom Brady.
With Randy?
Still, I don't know. We have to call him. Should we 3-way him? We should just 3-way call him.
Let's call him on the when we're at Daytona.
I like that idea.
Yeah, let's do that.
We're gonna do that for the Daytona DFS preview show. Gonna be fun. Stay tuned. So
let's do it.
Again,
who else sticks out on the board to you, by the way?
So I got a couple guys that I wrote down. We've already pretty much talked about the core guys we like, and we'll have a lot more in-depth stuff. I'm going to have an article out tomorrow. Well, it is tomorrow. It's today. There's an article on GarageGuysFantasySports.com. I'll have about 4 guys that I like just for the Clash. But you can also get all the guys I like if you're in the Discord server. So do that. For one, this is the first guy that stuck out to me the most. One of the guys that I've actually thought about playing before I even knew the lineup. Kurt Busch at 7,400 on DraftKings, man.
Yeah.
Kurt's this weirdly underrated like road course person. And like, I know that like his stats, he finished 14th at the Daytona road course, I want to say last season. And he was running pretty well at the Roval too. And I know that was another race that a lot of people didn't expect him to do very well. But, Kurt's another year in. I mean, I got to hear him talk on one of the press conferences last week, the NASCAR Media Center, Virtual Center, talking about like somebody had asked him about like retirement. And he just like stared at him, like just like, what is wrong? Yeah, like he's fully reinvented himself, man. And I think that we're, seeing him advance as far as he did last year in the playoffs, that can really add a lot of confidence to a driver. So I don't think we've seen the last of Kurt. I think that he is going to really like fight hard and try to make a name for himself even more in the sport now, or a new name kind of reinvented from what he's done in the past as far as like all the teams he's been with. This is Chip Ganassi Kurt, man. So that's what people have to remember. I like Kurt.
I'm just like, I like him as a play this week. Certainly. I'm just more on your overall take. I'm more just kind of like Kurt is what he is. Not going to make mistakes.
He's skirt Kurt, bro.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. If someone makes a mistake and Kurt Busch is around, he's going to take advantage of you. So it is what it is. But
that's how it goes, man.
The fact that you liked him before Chase the drawing means you're only encouraged by the drawing, because I'm pretty sure you start in the back half, 15th. So
yeah. Not bad.
All he's got to do is move a few spots.
Not all bad for skirt Kurt.
Yeah. Fair price tag too, right? 7,400?
7,400 on DraftKings. I don't know the FanDuel pricing. I'm just looking on DraftKings now. Do we even need to worry about FanDuel pricing?
Yeah, I just dropped in the Discord. I just dropped in the Discord that I play 90% of my volume on DraftKings. So
DK where it be. DK where it at.
But there are chances, Chase, and I know you got into FanDuel kind of later in the season last year. There are chances where sometimes there's just like some glaring price errors on FanDuel. So like maybe on DraftKings, somebody's way more expensive and FanDuel is like a lock and load. That would be an advantage to having a little bit of your money over on FanDuel.
Very correct. That's why it's good to check both, but play a DraftKings probably.
Yeah.
That's where we play. So
I'm biased.
What about you? I mean, who's the guy that stands out to you right off the bat?
I do like Kurt as a value, so we're kind of on the same page there. I do think some of your like chalkier guys towards the cheaper plays, because we've talked expensive and then Kurt's a mid-range guy. So let's talk cheaper. I think our boy Bacon Boy is obviously the chalk starting in the very, very back.
Yes.
So
dead last. Shout out to Aric Almirola for starting in 21st. Bacon Boy.
Right.
Tampa Bay just won the Super Bowl. He's a big Tampa Bay guy. Maybe that energy's carried over. Maybe Tom and Gronk are hanging out with him, cooking bacon. We don't know.
We got him right a few times last year, didn't we?
We did. Yeah. You remember that one race? Oh, man, what was that one race? Was that Michigan where he like led laps? And I was like,
out of nowhere,
it's Aric. And you were like, you're an idiot. Why would you play Aric? And I was like, no, it's Aric. And then like they were like, oh, dang, Aric, you didn't get gas. And I was like, that's why you called me an idiot. That makes sense. I was like,
well, he's like notorious for like screwing up when he's like in a prime position. So
yeah,
we root for him, dude. I mean, we've been like trying to get through content with him because he has that no personality. We want to get him on and loosen him up a little bit.
He's actually getting more of a personality. I don't know if you've been following around. Like he's kind of embraced the Bacon Boy life. Like he was on Instagram, like grilling bacon for the Super Bowl. Just like
incredible.
Got that Smithfield, boy.
I know at least like 4 episodes, Chase. We were pushing him to do more. I mean, we were saying stuff. So maybe he, maybe he heard.
Not just proud of him, proud of Erik Jones too. But I think that's more of Richard Petty Motorsports PR people are probably like, you can get your ass to work, kid. Like read this Dr. Seuss book here. You know, show
do you
this
want to be a permanent iRacer one day, or do you want to keep this?
Yeah, let's think really hard. Like we're gonna get you Almirola as a sponsor for your car. Think hard. That's a badass car, by the way. I don't know if you've seen it or not.
I can tell we're excited. I have seen it. But you know me, like the paint schemes are not as like valuable to me as they are you. I just kind of look at them. And then
I'm a schema boy. Schema boy. Shout out to Pete. Shout out to little Pete.
I noticed a lot in your Reportor videos. You're always saying scheme
boys. Schema
Shout out to Pete.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Fight Club as well. His
name is Robert
Bacon Boy. Bacon Boy, it strikes me as a good value option, but he will be popular. So when I say someone's popular, that means they're going to be in a lot of lineups just for people that are beginners.
Yes.
And that should be self-explanatory, but just saying it anyway. The other one, Chase, who's not like notorious for road courses, but has kind of found some consistency lately. Not flashy finishes, but definitely has moved up in the field sometimes, is Ricky Stenhouse, who's like a personal favorite of ours from Mississippi.
Shout out to Ricky
Stenhouse. And I would not be on this play if it wasn't for his starting position, for the record.
Yeah. We're fans of Ricky. We have what did he finish? He finished what, 14th? Or no,
he's been finishing like 17th, 16th, 15th, 14th, but you got to remember that's in like a field of what, 33?
Yeah, very true. So this is different. And plus, this is the Clash. And I think this is the most important thing for people to remember. Like a lot of people are going into this week, like looking at this and they're going to be treating it kind of like this normal race. Do you remember last year during the Clash, even though it was an oval, do you remember like how that played out? Like Erik Jones's car, like what it looked like when it went to victory lane? Like they out there racing for the dollars, like this big money. They want to win. And this is kind of like a toss-up race, like a throwaway race. They're a lot more encouraged to wreck you or turn you. And this is like the perfect type of racetrack to do it. It's nighttime. It's on a road course. You get somebody right there in the corner. You don't want them on the track anymore. You want to win. Spin them some bitches and get them out. Like it's that quick. So you got to be aware of the aggressiveness and the aggressive nature of the Clash and what that brings. So somebody like Aric in the back, Ricky in the back, Ricky going Ricky. You know what I mean? Like Ricky going Ricky.
I'm here for it. And I think it's also, you bring a good point, Chase, in terms of if there are wrecks and you want to get weird, take some shots. Like I just gave you 2 of the chalkier value plays, Chase. But if you want to get different and pivot off of those guys, I don't know how you feel about this. This is kind of a little bit more your area of play, but pivoting off to like a guy like Chris Buescher. He's going to be
Chris
half the
actually,
ownership. Half the ownership.
yeah, Chris did decent at the road course races. I mean, the whole program they've got going on right now over at Roush. He's driving the Castrol GTX car now, the 17. Fire scheme. Fire. But it's a play too, man. I mean, I dig it. I mean, he's 5,900 on DraftKings. 5,900 on DraftKings. He's starting 13th. That's one of those guys that we could easily see, like, just pull something out of their ass and just be there at the end. You don't know.
Look, you can't always play the popular chalky plays. They're chalky for a reason because they're probably projected to score well. So
you got a gut boy. You got a gut boy.
I think Buescher is a good pivot off of your Austin Dillon, Ricky Stenhouse, Aric, Bacon Boy. I don't really have another gut boy that I don't think you need to be playing like Alex Bowman and William Byron in the same lineup. If you want to get ballsy and play one, you can, but I don't really have interest in playing them both.
That leads me to my gut boy.
That's your bet though. But if you're going to bet him, you got to put him in DFS, right? Yeah.
So exclusive for you guys that are watching this right now, because this will be behind a paywall, exclusive just for this race. I'm gonna take William Byron to win. Just as a gut boy. The odds are there.
So go ahead and give them the full story though. You're going to have two main plays with like a higher risk, and you're going to put a tiny bit.
Yeah, so I got three guys that I'm going to do to win. Not going to give you all three of them. Just give you one. Give you gut boy. Plus 1,800 to win the race. I think the thing with me is I don't know, coming out of last season, going into this season, like just I talked to him on Monday, actually. Talked to him himself. I was just asking him about like the Rainbow Warrior stuff.
Can I finish your story real quick? I gotta cut in. This is you literally catching a vibe in an interview and talking to somebody, and you're basing the play solely on that.
No, wrong. I had this determined before this interview. I swear to God. Don't put me in that fucking corner. Don't put me in that
fucking corner. Would you not
do
that though? Would you not do it?
I mean, dude, it's just the kid's got confidence, man. I mean, he's got that win, and like I could just like I don't think he's gonna like I don't think by any means like we're gonna see this dude if he makes it to the championship round, like that would be insane. But I definitely think we're gonna see him get a couple of wins, and I think that this could be one of those races where he just like comes out of nowhere and just like I could see like somebody like Hamlin and Elliott might be fighting, and then like they both get fucked, and then here's Willie B just skirting a whip, in the new Rainbow DMT Warrior, like just rolling up on him, dude, like Acid Trip City, bro, just like coming in hot. So
dude, I'm not gonna call you insane for the call. I mean, it's anything can happen, right? I mean, you're gonna
I mean, like I'm not like betting the house on this by any means, but like
you would put like a half unit on it, which is still enough to win a lot of money. You still win. What's it? 18-1? Is that what you said?
Yeah, 18-1. So I mean, like,
so you'll pick up 9 units if you bet a half unit.
I don't have a calculator in front of me.
I got you. Yeah. So if you risk a half unit, that's 9 units you'll win. 9 units will cover you for what, 5 races? Like So
I did the math for the money last night. The money was good. I don't know, man. Fuck.
You kill me.
I'm learning.
No, I don't really have a gut boy yet. I haven't released my betting stuff. I don't plan to yet. I don't even know if I'm going to have any straight bets. I'm a little bit more selective.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably have like it's just the odds are just it's just too wild. But I'll definitely throw him in a lineup, and I'm gonna like try to like
you certainly should, dude.
Yeah, dude. Like
I'm telling you right now, if you go into your lineup tomorrow, Chase, and you enter your lobby and you plug in Chase Elliott, Martin Truex, and then plug in Bacon Boy. A lot of people are going to do that. So I'm not saying you can't do it, but eventually you're going to have to be different one of those last remainder spots. So maybe you plug in a William Byron or who else is. I'm telling you, man, I think if everyone goes all in on Truex and Chase Elliott, that means Hamlin, Harvick, and Kyle Busch. One of those three is going to have like very little ownership.
Dude, I'm putting one together right now. I'm just tinkering. Okay. So far, Almirola, Byron, Elliott, Truex. You got 15K left on the table. Okay. Like I could throw somebody in there, like let's say my Kurt Busch. I like Kurt. I still have 7,800 left. Like I'm gonna have money on the table regardless. Like Aric Jones right there at the top. Like, and then I'll just roll in with what we were talking about, like with Stenhouse starting 20th. I've got $1,700 left on the table.
And you were only crazy in one spot, which is so like you got some good plays, and then you just have William Byron, right?
Yeah, like I mean that's Truex, Stenhouse, Elliott, Byron, Busch, Almirola. That's a lineup on DraftKings I just made.
Yeah,
I'm gonna save it.
Yeah, you got to do something different.
Roll with me.
Because if you took Byron out, Chase, and you plugged in the most expensive person that you could, that lineup's going to be entered 100 times.
Yeah, and that would be Kevin Harvick at 9,200, which I'm scared to play Kevin. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't
have
feel.
Some.
Maybe
I'll be under. I'll be underweight.
Yeah, maybe I'm wrong for this, but I feel like Kevin's about to like kind of like not have
dirty dog. Stop it. Right after Tom Brady wins the Super Bowl, don't you talk about age?
Hello, I'm not talking about age. I'm just saying I feel like he's about to just hello darkness, my old friend the whip this year, bro. Like I just feel like some of that Kyle Busch stuff's gonna kind of like rub off. I think maybe he'll get like a win or two, but I don't think that it's gonna be.
I'm writing this down.
Write it down now. I feel like there's just gonna be some weird luck.
You know, I have the worst memory of all time, right? I mean, you know that.
You better write it down.
I have people that tell me that reach out with stuff that we say on the podcast, and I'll have zero
what a hell of a way to start the season to piss every Kevin Harvick fan off. just piss them all off.
Like, I'm representing all of those people.
So you're a Kevin Harvick fan this season, like you're all in. Like we already know Randy's a Chase Elliott. He's a Chase Elliott connoisseur.
I'm not a fan of any of these drivers. I'm a fan of DraftKings.
I'm the Rob Lowe of NASCAR.
I respect Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, I do too. But like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like I don't know where his mental game is, man. I haven't really I don't know. We'll see.
Kevin Harvick, you said 1 to 2 races this year.
He seemed kind of tense, bro, in the driver meetings. He seemed a little tense.
See, this is it. You see stuff like this, and it's.
I read vibes.
You can't read somebody's vibe at a press conference when he's been doing them for what his whole life.
I don't know, man. You tell a lot by somebody's eyes, bro. You tell a lot. By just looking in someone's eyes.
Does he look like he's like stoned, or does he look like he's serious?
No, he's not
like
stoned.
Adam Gase?
I love Stone Kevin. Stone Kevin with the guitar, you know? He's not Adam Gase. He's just kind of like Gorilla Zoe, like lost, like walking around looking for.
You said 1 to 2 wins, right?
Yeah, I did.
I'm writing Chase notepads. Note Chase.
It's like already like I may have spoke too soon with 1 to 2 wins, but we'll go with it.
Well, yeah.
I already said it. But already said it.
It's okay.
It's good. We're getting out the first episode jitters tonight. That's what's good.
I mean, dude, I'm not gonna lie. You have these takes that blow up in your face, but you also have crazy takes that you hit. We've seen it happen. So, like, if William Byron wins this race tomorrow, I won't even really be that surprised.
Yeah. Is it weird to say that I probably won't either?
I won't be surprised, but I'm not going to – you will not see me backing that up in my wallet. I'm not going to be, putting him in 50% of my lineups.
That's why it's a go boy. That's why it's the wild boy. That's the wild boy bet.
Yeah.
It's the wild boy.
You gotta go overweight. So if you just put him in 1, you're not saying you're not backing it up. You got to at least put him in – how many are you going to do, 20? You got to put him in 4 or 5.
5. I'll probably end up putting him in 5.
Yeah, you got to. Because, I mean, if you're going to take the stance that you really think you can win, then you have a lot of leverage. If you just put him in 1, then no sense, bro.
I'm feeling confident about Willie B this season, man. I really am. And I've never said that. I've never been one to come out and say that. So
I think you're going to have a thing for these younger drivers this year is what I'm calling.
You think I'm going to have a thing for the younger drivers?
Yeah.
Think they're gonna have to hide their girlfriends, like I'm coming after them thing, or
No, I'm just thinking I've heard you make little comments about certain people, Tyler Reddick. You think he's having a good year?
It's William time, Byron. Man. He's passing the torch, bro. It's passing the torch, man.
Yeah,
I know you a big veteran boy. I'm a big youngster.
No, stop trying to put that on me. I'm just
veteran supporter, Chef Boy veteran.
I'm a lover of all things sport.
You gotta prepare good meals for the older guys so that they can get their fiber and their things right. And
there was a whole stretch of time. Remember where you were saying last year that I was a big Kyle Busch fan, but I kind of just was trolling.
Yeah, you really did. You did a good job at that too. We're Rob Lowe of NASCAR. Yeah. See, I love it when we get dipped off into these little serious tangents, and then we just realize I don't know what's happening.
Well, I was ready to close the episode, then you drop in with casually. Kevin Harvick only won 1 or 2 races this season.
One or two wins.
That's just nuts to me.
After his 3rd win, you can just talk shit. So,
I mean, I'm not gonna call you insane because what did we see with KV last year? I mean, it can happen. It can happen to the best of them, right?
It can. And I mean, it's hard to say that, dude. But I don't know. And I hope I'm wrong. I do hope I'm wrong.
What do you think Kyle Busch's season looks like?
I think he's gonna have a better season. I don't think he's. I don't think he's gonna have I don't think he's gonna have a. There's no way in hell that he has another season like that. There's just no way. There's no way in hell that ever happens again.
Throw some wins out of him. Is what I'm saying. Obviously, it's gonna be better than next. If it's worse than this past year, then he's on the verge of just not. I mean, losing his legacy.
6.
Ooh. 6 wins.
6.
Jesus Christ, you're wild right now. Okay. 6 wins, Kyle Busch.
We gotta stop doing these late at night.
Okay.
The full moon's out.
You crazy.
I am feeling.
Dude, he can do that. He can do it.
I better shut my mouth now because I was about to say something else, but I'm gonna save it.
I'll just stop right now. This is just the Clash preview show, and we're talking about the entire season. So
yeah, I know. We haven't dude. That's what's crazy. So after tomorrow, Kevin might just run up in that bitch and be like, "Screw, I'll win. Give me my trophy, bitch. It's my time."
Yeah.
And I'm just okay. I immediately retract that statement. But no, I gotta back up what I say. I said it. It came out of my mouth. Was I talking out of my ass? You'll never know. But hey,
we'll go edit this out after he wins tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll edit it. Don't worry, guys. If you saw
I gotta do the rankings. So it's already what time?
I know. Right I've got to write an article. You've got rankings to do. We're back. That's the main thing. We've been back for 2 episodes now, but racing's back, so we're back. All right, guys.
Hey, shout out Tom Brady.
Shout out to Tom Brady. Shout out to the GOAT, Tom Brady. And Gronk. Appreciate tight ends. Never forget.
And that defense was dope.
Oh, dude. Devin White. He coming, bro.
All right, we got to go.
Bro. All right. We'll see y'all later. Clash time. Goodbye.
It's the garage guys. 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 It's the garage guys.